It's obviously for home supporters only. It'll open for the Chorley game. Now you might be a bit surprised when you look out there, but working like crazy, it will open for the Chorley game, which again could be first v second, or the first v second. Chorley had a good run. They'll bring a good crowd. Our record here at this ground is about 3,300 for Chorley. So it would be fantastic if we could break that record. The capacity of the new end is 1850. That takes us up to our 6,000. But just due to some safety issues and things we have to do, it may be reduced just for this season to 1,400. There'll be a dedicated access. There'll be 4 new turnstiles, which I'll just show where I'm on, but basically in the top corner here. And there'll be no access to or from the east terrace or west stand. So it won't be a matter of I can go in there and I can wander into the east terrace or I can go back into my seat at west stand. This will be very, very special and only for home fans and only for people who want to stand in there and get involved. So it's also going to be home to the new club museum. I think some of you heard me talk about that. The museum won't be open because we have to focus on getting the bar open first. So the museum will probably open towards the end of January. And it'll be open on a match day from 9 in the morning till 6. It'll be closed Monday, Tuesday, but then open Wednesday from 11 till 6. And Saturday, it should say Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, sorry. And Saturday, non-match day, 10 till 4. So again, it's somewhere where anybody associated with the club, with the old or new, can go and look through. And we've got some tremendous history in there, even though we're only a relatively new club at Aspiled. We've got tremendous history of Kirkham and Wesham, of course, and anybody who's got anything that they think would be interest to the fans. I don't know whether you know how museums work, but most of them work from benefactors, where people, wealthy people, in many cases with museums, have an interested people of art, a piece of art, and they'll lend it to the museum so that other people can share it. And so if you've got something, you don't have to give it to the museum, you can actually lend it. And so other people can experience that little bit of history that might be special. So we also need here volunteer, and these are volunteers roles, people who will come in and open up and look after that during the day. So I've already got a couple of people who volunteered to do that. So again, something you're interested in, great. And any memorabilia I've just mentioned, be welcome. Also in the shop, in the stand, we'll have a new match day shop. So anything that you want to buy, be it a scarf, hopefully they're in stock, or a shirt, that will be there, conveniently located right there in the new stand. It'll only be open on match days. No need for it to be open. We've all got a nice shop as it is up here. But I just thought it'd be good to be able to let supporters go and get something if they wanted to. So it's what will you have? What's the features? It's going to have a 500 capacity concourse bar. So although you can't see it from here, there's a huge area at the back which we built specially, and that will hold 500 people. To get into the North Stand, you have to be 15 years or older. Yeah? There's something to look forward to, Thomas. it's a large U-shaped bar, 8 metres at the front by 5 metre. It's 9 serving stations, so the idea is you can get served very, very quickly. It will be, at the moment, starting off, it will only be serving on a beer-only basis. Yeah, there will be some dispensing machines if you want to get Coke or something, or coffees, but basically it's going to be a place you can go in and have a pint with your mates. So, what that says now? Oh, sorry, 5 beer only. The serving stations, yeah, the front will be 5 beer only pubs, and then down the side we'll also be serving food and beer. It'll come clearer when you see it. It'll be two large TV walls, similar to this one, in the concourse, and in all there'll be a total of 18 65-inch TVs. So you'll be able to really get involved and see the games that are going on, check the half-time scores, get in early or watch games when you're coming in. A lot of times, as we know, there's a game kick-off at 12 o'clock. There's a lot of times there's games start at 5. You won't have to miss a thing. And just to give you an idea, this is the layout, what I just talked about there. So in this area here, this is the museum. So this is exactly as we're looking at it now. You imagine, if we look down there now, this is Coronation Way, the road outside, it continues down there. So that's where the museum's going to be. Here, what I haven't talked about, maybe not too exciting, but here we're going to have the new groundsman store. He's very excited about that. And also we're going to have a match day control, because when we're in the football league you have to have a proper match day control with all the cameras and everything, and that we're building that now on top of the existing facilities. So again, we're upgrading everything at the same time. The new turnstiles will be here. That'll be the only access. This is all glass on here from this is the new car park. So it'll be look really fantastic. Here's the new club shop. Sorry, here's the new club shop. So get access from the concourse. And then we've got the ladies' toilets, gents' toilets, ladies' toilets again, gents' toilets. You have to have a lot of toilets by law. Can't believe why we need that many toilets, but you have to have that many. Hopefully if you're drinking a lot of beer, you'll need almost. These are the 2 TV walls I was talking about. So one big TV wall here, another TV wall here, and then there's going to be TVs at various locations. And then this is the bar. So just to give you an idea, that's 8 metre frontage. Inside is a kitchen where we're cooking all the food. So you'll be able to come up from one location and get food and beer at the same time. And then this is the access onto the ground. Coming back to this gentleman's point down here, is that here we've built a new kiosk for the East stand. So you won't just be able to get a cup of tea, you'll be all singing, all dancing, just like it is over here now. And that faces on, if you can imagine, to this area here, because now comes the East stand. So everybody in the East stand will be built that, and we'll put those back to what they originally were, which was toilets. We converted them just because we needed something. So that's the layout of the stand. What we're going to do, some of you may remember that when we were building this, we started to do some tours of the facility so people could see, get a feel. It's quite exciting. And we're going to do that over the next few weeks, hopefully starting this Saturday. So I just need to check it. You know, health and safety is a big thing on these sites, but I need to check it. So if anybody's interested in having a walk round with me just to experience that, get a feel for it, this Saturday, I think I can take 10 people. So if you want to come down and have a look, I'll be down about 9 o'clock Saturday morning. I can give you a tour. If you want to do that, put your name down, give your name to Ash, and Ash will take that. So just come on a first come, first served basis, but we'll do it every Saturday now leading up to it. Okay, so if you can't come this Saturday, you want to go next Saturday, or you want to come twice, you can do that as well. So some of the things that are going to happen in the, and these are our ideas, and we welcome any ideas that people have. So it's going to open at 12 noon, and it'll only be open to season ticket holders for that time. So we'll open early, and we're going to have subsidised alcohol pricing in there, only for season ticket holders. So we're going to do, for example, Carling. We're changing our beers over from Foster's now. We're going to go to Carling in all our bars. You know, that's it. Premier League football drink, as we know. But we're going to do it. Listen, it's a simple recipe, really. We want to get everybody in there. Let's get them having a few beers. Let's get them singing a few songs. Let's start really trying to create an atmosphere here. That's something that we've lacked, and we know that. But we want to try and help create that atmosphere. So, subsidised alcohol, and that'll be only for season ticket holders from 12 till 1. We're going to have a DJ in there, match day DJ. So you'll be able to get music in there, some of the old sing-along favourites. Ryan's finding me that guy. You don't get many DJs these days that speak. Well, when I used to go, you know, DJs don't say anything, but I want a DJ that can speak. And if you've been to some of these places, they're fantastic on a match day. 1 o'clock match day ticket holders can enter. They won't be allowed to enter before then, only season ticket holders. And then the beer price will increase, but it'll still be, for example, at least don't hold me exactly to this, it might be less, it might be a little bit more, but it'll be very, very attractive to get people in early. And then also we're going to have some shot girls, old-fashioned shot girls. We've been to Vegas with a shot girl and walk around and give you shots, so hopefully we're going to get everybody in the party room. And then 2 o'clock, at 2 o'clock, shall we say, normal prices will resume, but they'll still be heavily subsidised. For example, at that time it might go up to £3 a pint. I think anyway, you go Carling's £3.75, £4 a pint these days. So we want to encourage as many people as possible to come down, make it a place where it's fun, a place to meet your friends before the game, have a few drinks, basically not have to spend a lot of money, and then get on the ground and really get behind the team. Bradley's will turn on a match day more into what this lady was asking for, or more turn into a place where you go and have a pre-match meal and sit down, where it's not packed all the time, and you can get a nice service at the table. So we'll have the difference between the contrast, shall we say, between the two offerings. So if you want to stand with your mates, have a good sing-song, get a few beers down here. Nowhere better, it'd be fantastic in here, but if you want to sit down with the kids and the family and everything, the Bradleys will be perfect. Yeah? And that bar will be open till 6 o'clock. So after the game, hopefully, we're celebrating. You want to stay and have a few pints. You might want to watch every games on telly. And if it's still going, you still want to watch it, at that time you can, of course, migrate and come on up to Bradley's. It'll still be open. So, the last thing is that we're also going to create a family section. We've sort of had a go at this already. It's been a little bit difficult, but we're going to take this section here, which we already have, which is sort of section F. And the idea really is, and I think someone said about the cost a minute ago, we're conscious of that. We want to make something for the under 16s, somebody that maybe a mother that wants to come with a son or with her 2 kids or daughter, doesn't matter, or dads and lads. And you know, one of the big expenses when you take a child, we've had children, young children, is they always want a packet of crisps, they always want another drink and another drink and another drink. You know, companies have been fantastically successful at getting kids hooked on sugar. So what we're going to do in section F, is we're going to provide free drinks to the children. So if anyone's been in a certain Kentucky's or a Five Guys, an American style, where they give you a cup and you can have as much as you want. So if you come into that stand with your young kids, we'll give you a cup, and your kid will be able to have as much Coca-Cola or Fanta or whatever they want throughout the match. And I think hopefully that'll, save mum or dad a bother too when we come in. So again, just trying to create different areas of the ground for different sections of people. So that's our plans. I'm really excited about it. I've always wanted to make sure that we had a fantastic place, as I said right at the beginning, for our fans, a place they could call home and somewhere they could identify with.